trouble here. So. A rocket fuel runs through your brain, like I told you on the train. Thing she knows, the only thing she knows, that it's the only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane. Told her she was the one. When she looked at the moon, wanted me to say, now I watch you every day. Little bitch, just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain, like I told you on the train. Well, it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. Said it's the only thing she knows. Got up on the wrong side and I'm getting burned again. That grass was looking brown today. 5, 4. Hey, we made it. As I put my salad, I was looking at the wrong screen. I thought I had an extra 15 seconds. What's going on, everybody? We made it.
What's up, my peeps?
Yeah, we were waiting for Scott for a little bit. Then I had a little bit of technical errors, and then I said, "Screw it, let's go on." So we be here. Lift off. Yes, I see you guys liking the countdown, the 2-minute countdown instead of the 40-minute music intro. Yeah,
I'm sure they appreciate that a bit more.
Do they?
What do you guys think? You guys like that a bit more, the countdown and everything, versus the
40 minutes of music.
The 40-minute music.
I thought you liked the music. That's why I left it. Was it ego? Was it ego? I don't care. Link for what? What link?
Yeah, what link?
But yeah. So I just came up with a topic today about like at 7:15, and I threw a flat frame on there and said, "Figure we talk about flat start," because I came up with an issue with a customer regarding one of these guys, the Tri-RGB.
Look at all that inventory.
Oh yeah, I know. So
the Tri-RGB.
The Tri-RGB, right? You know, from Altair.
Yeah.
I know you can't see it because the lights.
You can't see the light.
So
yeah,
you go.
See it,
yeah, there you go.
So nothing wrong with the filter. So apparently the customer was using this on an f2.2 system and a color camera. So he's got this big brown circle around what it is. So it's kind of important to realize when you're dealing with filters and how fast your system is, to kind of make sure that they're compatible with high-speed systems like that. I mean, the good thing is that the Tri-RGB is rated, and it looks like if you take a look I can't put it up because I didn't transfer it. I didn't have enough time to transfer it, but you could see that it wasn't a calibrated image, you know. So there was no. You could see the darkness in the corners. You could see that it wasn't calibrated, even though I was told it was calibrated. Once I got the fit file, I said, nah. There's no flats on this, and so from what I spoke to Nick, and he said, yeah, we see this a lot with faster systems, where you get some weird artifacts, but it's all taken away with flats. so you don't have to worry about it. It is rated for the faster systems. So that it's just it's scary because the flats, for people that are new in astrophotography, the flats are usually the last calibration frame that you finally figure out, right?
Right.
People take darks all the time. That's usually the first one. Oh, gotta take darks, right? They're easy, but I hate doing them because it takes all night, and I gotta wait for a cloudy night, and whatever, and all this kind of stuff. And then they figure bias. May as well do bias while I'm doing darks because they're only like a second or 0 seconds, or your fastest shutter speed, or the famous Flark, the flat dark. But
but the Flarks have to match your flats as far as time.
The flat darks,
exposure.
The flat darks, yeah, they got to match. They got to match up. I think you could. You could optimize them because they're technically darks. I think.
Yeah, I don't use them anymore. I use bias too.
I use bias too. I don't
calibrate mine.
I've always had issue with flat darks for some reason. I don't know why. It could just be me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get them yet. He's been on vacation, so he doesn't go back on vacation until Monday. So hopefully they'll ship out then. So I apologize about that, but they're coming. I did not know that he was on vacation. So, but yeah. So what do you guys think about talking about some calibration frames while I eat my salad?
While you eat the salad. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me when it came to calibration frames, and we've talked about this in the past, was that darn 294 mono.
Oof. Oof.
They were a pain.
Yep.
They were a pain,
Yes,
especially with narrowband. The narrowband were the killers.
I had more problem with my RGB, my broadband.
Oh, really? With your RGBs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Narrowband, I had less of a problem.
Let me see if I can pull up and see if I even. I'm sure I still have.
Because you got what do they call those watermark tests? What were those tests?
Yeah, those Rorschach tests.
Yeah.
Was it Rorschach? Rorschach tests?
Yeah, something like that.
You end up 3-dimensional donuts.
Yeah, the 294 was notorious for bad O3 flats and bad HA flats. They were notorious for it, and they said the 294, was that the one where you had to take nothing less than 2 seconds?
Yeah, it had to be more than 2 seconds.
Yeah,
it had to be, and I was doing them at like 4 and 5 seconds.
Rorschach, ooh, not the Rorschach
just to
test.
Make sure.
The Rorschach test.
Yeah.
But I'd take them and the flats looked good, but they would not calibrate. I'd end up with funky looking donuts. It was never a good thing. Clone Stamp was my friend.
Cheetah.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I had to do
something. Let me share my screen here because this is when I was doing the Wizard Nebula. Let me see if I.
Yeah, Timmy, we've had Frank on twice. I think Frank Setti. I think we had once or twice. I don't remember. But he'd be happy to come back. He loves hanging out with us.
The screen share.
I think it's time to get him back anyway because
he's got a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, it's been about 9 months since we've had him on.
Let me see. Pull up here.
I'll hit him up.
Okay.
Where is Eric?
Flat. Okay, so this was when I was doing the Wizard Nebula. And this is when I was bending 3 for some reason. I did bend 3 for my flat. Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why. I can't recall because I never even finished it. But this was a flat at 7 seconds for HA. That was the actual flat.
That's awesome.
That was the HA flat. Yeah.
That is so bad.
It is. It's crazy. It's crazy, right?
I want to see the image that you calibrated with that. That's what I want to see.
And here's the 10-second oxygen. Let me see here. And oxygen wasn't too bad. Oxygen wasn't too bad. What about sulfur? Yeah, but there's sulfur.
Yeah, sulfur looks
sulfur was sulfur looks like more like HA as well.
Yep.
You know, but there it was. So yeah, so there's
it looks like a butterfly to me.
It does. It kind of looks like a butterfly or something like that, right? Oxygen wasn't too bad, but yeah, sulfur was back, you know, to looking like the same thing, which was really freaking weird, right? And let me see. Do I have any other flat? 78.
Let's see.
This is okay. So nothing. Doesn't look like there was anything there. That was all green. And let me see, red. Let's take a look at red.
I've got some old. Let's see.
Yeah, I barely had anything in red. I had a lot of hot pixels though. I had crazy hot pixels. But yeah, so like I said, my biggest thing was with those flats. And everything calibrated out, which was weird, right? You know, everything looked relatively fine.
Yeah.
Because if let me see if I've got anything or anything else. What? No. But yeah, that gives you just an idea of how weird it was. Because okay, here's a 294 bin. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was 290. Yeah. Because
I could actually see 2 dust motes in there, maybe 3.
Yeah, you can see, there's a few dust
I
motes
can
and
see a
stuff
couple.
like that. Yeah, because if I go back here was the final image. There was the final.
Huh.
So everything calibrated out, right? But it was just so weird to go and you're looking at that
disaster
from, you know, from this, and you're like, what the hell? Because
I can't believe that
lights
actually calibrated it out. I can't believe that.
It did. It was all of it calibrated out, which was crazy.
I've got some 290. I've got a master 294 flat and the allocated stacked HA. So I'll show you that.
Yeah, because let me see if I've got that. Master light, master flat. Okay, here's the HA master flat. So if I launch Pixins, I haven't been in Pixins. I mean, dude, I haven't been in Pixins sites for so freaking long. Seriously, because I've had nothing to do.
I'll show that master flat doesn't look too bad. Stretch it.
Yeah, no. So let me stretch it.
Super stretch it. Super stretch it.
Bam! Boom!
Yeah, go back to the regular stretch. You know.
I like this. It still looks bad.
But see, look at that. Wow. Okay, so that looks terrible.
Yeah.
Mine looks
doesn't it?
Good. Mine looks really good. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But you're binning 3x3.
No, this was bin 2. This one was bin 2.
Okay, bin 2.
So this one was bin 2. So yeah, I mean, it was just crazy because there was like a couple of small dust motes here.
How long was
overall, this was. I'll go back to the master, but if I go back to the flat and I'm doing HA, there were 5.7 seconds.
Okay.
At a gain of gain 120. So normal, the usual Unity gain.
Yeah.
But the flat was 5.7 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine as far as time is concerned. But man, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
It was just weird. It's just so freaking weird.
Let me show you.
And that's one of the reasons why I just said, I'm sorry, I can't. I held on to it, and I really started getting into mono, but I just couldn't hold on to it anymore. I just couldn't do it.
I don't blame you.
I just couldn't handle it.
There are so much more better chips these days than the 294.
It is. I know, right? So
the 585 is better.
Oh gosh, yeah. Anything, 585, 533, and the 571 are all way, way better than this one.
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh. Because what is it? Which one is the This is the one where you go bin one with high res. They call it the 294, but it's not a 294 chip.
Yep.
It's a 492.
It's like, yeah, it's a 492.
490,
exactly. Yeah. So I don't know which one that is, like for player one or something.
Well, actually, they're both Aries, but one's a
Okay, it's an
294, one's a
Aries.
492. The color's a
Gotcha.
492, I think.
Let me stop here. Let me stop.
No, I could be wrong on that. Let me think about that for a second. It's the Aries or the Artemis.
Okay.
But they have one, like, one of them's a 294 and one of them's a 492, but they're both the same name. It's weird as hell.
Yeah. Gary says it looked like burnt toast.
Yeah, it did. It did. It's the Artemis. The Artemis. So the color is a 294 and the mono is a 492 now.
Yeah, of course. And Dave's there. He's got football going on the other screen, and
Well, but
browser.
can you guys
Because
see
right
my
now,
screen?
oh, it's right. They're doing it on YouTube now.
On YouTube,
aren't they?
yeah. So, all right. So this is the calibrated image. No dust modes. Narrowband. I never had a problem. Okay. So that's the calibrated image. Here's the HA flat. That's stretched. So that's stretched. Doesn't look bad. Obviously there's some vignetting there, but calibrated.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad though.
Here's the 03. That's unstretched. Actually, that's stretched. That 03 is smooth.
Yeah, the 03 doesn't look bad.
No. Here's the S2, and that
looks
the same. It's kind of like the HA flat, but
which you would expect.
But you know what? That's still not bad compared to my burnt toast looking one.
It looks like Eric just took his finger and like started drawing stuff on
exactly. I'm wondering if I ended up just having if I had a bad camera with a bad sensor on it.
No, the 294 is inherent to do that. I mean, it's really bad.
Okay.
I got to see if I can find what do you call it? An RGB.
Oh, Normie's just so sensitive.
So these are RGB.
Hello, Newman.
Let's see. Can't remember. This is with. I don't. This is. Oh no, this is with. That's with the square sensor. I gotta find old stuff. Let's see.
Norm asked, "What ADU were your flats, Eric?" I'm sure they're fine, but I mean,
ADU. I was trying to always get somewhere in the middle, 23 to 26,000. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
26,000. I think is what they wanted you to have.
Yeah, I was usually there. Let me pull up those flats again.
Yeah, I know. Eric was the same, I think, with the flats, Norm.
Yeah, okay, so here. Yeah, I was at my average was 30,502. The minimum was 23,720. So yeah, now it's with the stretch. So yeah, that was my average, about 30,502. So I was like there in the middle, right?
Yep.
With my flats.
Hey, Jerry. You got to come over and see the new house when I get it. I close on the 11th. Haha, 6 days. Yay.
So this is, I think, 294 color. Oh, yeah. So this is the 294 color. Although, no, that looks like doesn't look like a color in it. Anyway, I had worse problems with the broadband than I did the narrowband.
Well, It happens. Depends on the camera, I guess. Depends on the person. So, Jerry, I'm going to be in Suffolk County on the North Shore, so it might be a little bit of a trip for you. But about a half an hour from your house, Jerry. I'm finishing my chicken.
but Norm, don't worry. I don't have that camera anymore, so it's a moot point. I got rid of it. So
yeah, I saw mine to Chris Flarks. I saw mine to Chris Flarks, yeah. So I don't know if he's had a chance to use it or not yet, but Norm says his 294 flats look perfect. Of course they do, Norm. You're Norm.
You're 294. You're 294 mono. The 294 mono, or because this is the mono.
Yeah, I think Norm just does mono, but
okay. Shut up, David.
But really, it's kind of like the AVX rule with the 294.
Mm-hmm.
You either get a good one or you don't. And
well, the best flats I ever got with my 294 was when I cleaned my optics, and I didn't have to worry about donuts
because you didn't take flats. Oh my goodness, I got sniffles for some reason. Sorry, guys.
That's those fall allergies, man.
No, I don't know what it is. It's I don't have a I usually don't get those for another month, but it's not allergies. I don't know. It's just like I think it's just bodies just
Ross
crashing.
is asking for solar. I just need flats, but how often do I really need to take them? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not.
Well, anytime you change the orientation of your optics.
Yep. Absolutely. So that's
if you're taking down and setting up, probably flats every time.
Yeah. Well, Fredo says he doesn't even use flats for solar.
I don't.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure Simon does.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. I'm not sure how often he uses them. I think he only uses them when he sees an issue. But and he's going to be back. I think he's back at the end of this month, if I remember right.
Okay.
We got Steve Mallion next Wednesday, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And where's my schedule? Where's my schedule? I don't know. I got too many notes here.
StarQuest, right? StarQuest Optics.
Yep, from Starfield.
Optics.
And then Charlie Bracken on the 17th, and then Simon Tang on
Charlie's
the 24th. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Paul made a good point about what flat panel were you using to get those flats, because he's seen some wonky grain. And I'll tell you what,
if you're
Paul,
using like a tracing pad with a T-shirt as opposed to like a
and an actual dedicated flat panel.
Wanderer, Giotto, whatever, which is more standardized. I mean, you could definitely get some fluctuations in the light.
Field.
And if you don't have a good diffuser around it, if you have if you're using that stretched T-shirt method, and if you got a wrinkle in it, that could be it. But
that's true. I never thought of that, because that's what I was using when I had my 294.
I want to say I might have gotten my Spica flat at that time. I can't recall,
flat cap from
because it was back in 2002.
Yeah,
I was using a tracing panel and T-shirt and stuff. So there's a good possibility that
it could be anything. It could be the It could be the crappy LED in the tracing panel, where so I've seen some of those cheap tracing panels where the bright is in the center and it falls off to the sides and it's not even. If you get those I don't know, $4 tracing pads from Amazon or whatever, that may not be good. If you get a professional tracing pad where it's even illumination across the field that at least covers the center of your optics, you'll be good. You can use the Dragon Light, for an iPad. They have a great app, even though it's I think it's $10 a month. But yeah, you could definitely use that too.
Jeez.
Yeah, from
Yeah, I was using a tracing pad, and then I took those like knitting rings and stretched T-shirts in that, so there would be no wrinkles, and I
no
did
wrinkles.
3 different sizes, so I could fit them over my scopes.
Yeah, like those
But,
crochet rings.
those tracing panels wouldn't get dim enough, so I still found myself putting plain white paper in between
Right.
as well. So there's always that possibility of something that you're putting messing them up. Yeah. So now that I have the Giotto and the Wanderer, I have no problem with black. And again, I'm using better camera. Not that the 294 is a bad camera.
I hate it. I got rid of mine.
But the thing
Which
about
one?
it was the amp.
294.
The amp glow. The amp glow is a mother, and
Yeah.
but as far as pixel size, getting that thing down to in one, the detail you can get with it was amazing. And it had a pretty good well depth.
Yeah, well, it looks like
pretty good quantum efficiency.
Looks like I'm probably never getting my 294 back or paid for it, because it's somewhere in Pete's house somewhere.
Oh God, I don't even think about that.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
I guess we have a blood moon coming up this
I
next
don't
week,
pay attention to that stuff. That I don't. That's the biggest media crap stuff that they do. The blood moon, the harvest moon, the hunter moon, the death. They don't have a death moon. They should have a death moon, a life
moon. The blood moon is a full lunar eclipse.
We have a full lunar eclipse coming. Am I that far out of?
Yeah, that's what the blood moon is.
Oh, when's the full lunar eclipse?
I don't know, but Sarah Matz
September 7th
did a video.
September 7th and 8th.
Yeah, next week. Yeah,
September 7th and 8th. Huh? Look at that. What is that?
Yep.
What time is that? Let's see. New York. Where's New York? They don't do New York anymore. Nobody wants to know. Beijing, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Sydney, Istanbul. I don't see anything about the United States.
It's lunar eclipse will meet its maximum phase at 5 Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight.
5:11. That sucks for us.
Yeah. So yeah. So
we don't even turn the clocks back
GMT.
yet. So.
Nope. So we're not gonna get the full max. We're gonna miss out on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah.
Yeah, but that whole thing with the extra moon, the only moon that actually means something to me that with a name is the blue moon, because that's when you get 2 full moons in a month. And good night, sweetheart. Blue moon. Blue moon.
Didn't they did that in Greece, didn't they?
I don't know if they did that in Greece, but I know
I
that.
don't know if they did that.
They
I think they did.
Blue Moon was. I used to do sound for a '50s group back in the like mid '90s, and they did that song a couple times. And the keyboardist, Joe Amato, used to do the bass part. That's all he did. He played keys and did that bass part because he's the only one that could get that low.
The baritone part.
Oh, that's not. I don't even know if that's baritone. I think that's
It's singing. It's bass baritone.
Bass baritone. All right. No, that's Good Night, Sweetheart. That's Good Night, Sweetheart. That's not Blue Moon.
It's not Blue Moon. Question: would there be any correlation between how narrow the bandpass is and the panel quality?
How narrow the bandpass is. It just will take you a little bit longer if your bandpass is restricted to take the flat to reach that.
If it's
ADU.
really tight. Yeah.
To get your get the histogram read.
Yeah, so if you're running a 3 nanometer HA, let's say, maybe you're taking a 3-second flat. If you're running a 7 or 12, then you may be running a 1.5 second flat or less, depending on the speed of your scope.
And the brightness too.
And the brightness of the panel. Yeah. So
the panel, right.
So you really want to kind of, what I did with my flats is, because if you have something that if you have a flat panel that has, you're able to take adjustable brightness flats through Nina, where you don't care about the seconds, you just care about the brightness of the panel, and you make all your flats the same amount of time. So, or maybe you have 2 sets. Maybe you have, the broadband and narrowband. Maybe you have all your broadbands, 2 seconds, and your narrowbands are 4 seconds. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Because what that helps you with is your actually, if you're doing flat darks, it helps you because then you could just take 1 set of flat darks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes flat darks a lot easier.
Yeah, but if you're doing
ideally,
bias,
you want to if you can take all your flats the same amount of seconds.
Yep.
And your brightness can vary to
correct.
So get that. Then your flat darks, it doesn't matter. You run it.
Yeah, when I was doing flat darks, I was doing 3-second flats.
Put them in with everything.
Yeah. I was doing 3-second flats for everything.
Current filter and not any specific filter.
Correct. Yeah. And then, but if you're doing bias, you're putting your camera at 0 seconds anyway. So, I mean, it's going to take the fastest possible shutter speed that you can.
And I've had my flats calibrate great.
Your mic goes in and out sometimes. You know that?
Mine is?
Yeah, like when you're at the end of a sentence sometimes, and you kind of drop off a little bit.
That's just wrong.
I mean, I thought you knew that, but I mean, it kind of drops off sometimes. No, you the camera angle.
What do you expect? You're in Kansas. Of course, you're gonna have thunderstorms like that in Wichita. What do you expect, man?
Yep.
Just click your heels 3 times and just say, "There's no place
like home." There's no place like home.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it sucks. I know. Robin used to complain about the weather in Kansas, all the time when she was.
Was she originally from Kansas?
Yeah, she's from Lawrence.
I never went. Okay. I think I might have drove.
How far is that? How close is that to Smallville?
I don't know. I'm not sure,
there an actual
but
Smallville, Kansas.
I think there is. I think there's actual Smallville. I know there's a Metropolis, Illinois, but I think there's actually a Smallville, Kansas.
Is that what is that? Superman or something?
Superman, yeah. Lawrence, and Lawrence was the original
Smallville.
Yeah. And Lawrence is actually where the Winchester boys originally were from in Supernatural.
That I knew.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm gonna try and get the guts to watch that whole thing over again.
Oh man, I enjoy it. Oh god,
it's just such an investment of time.
It is. It is.
I did it once. It's kind of like I watched all 9 Star Wars movies back to back in one day. Mm-hmm. And you do it once to say you did it, and you never ever want to do it again.
Do it again.
Kind of like Supernatural. I mean, you think about it, 300 episodes. You're like, I don't know if I have the time to do it. Give me. I'd rather watch Strange New Worlds like 4 times than watch those. It's so good, but it's just like it's so long.
Yeah,
I've been rewatching Smallville, the series.
I've never seen it.
That's 230 episodes.
Yeah, it is. I've got the actual. I've got the actual full series on DVD.
Yeah,
I've got the actual full
but
series.
I donated them all.
Hey, well, if anybody wants CDs, I got 2 McDonald's French fry boxes full of them. I'm trying to get rid of them, and nobody wants them. I tried putting them on Marketplace
because you can stream everything now.
I know, but I tried to donate them to a library. They said nah.
No.
Really,
Thank you.
I'll ask Sherry where she took ours. She donated somewhere.
Oh,
Because a lot of the stuff that we donated to, it was kind of, because Katie, she was born with a congenital heart defect, and so we had to take her to Peoria, and there was this house, kind of like around a McDonald house.
mhm.
Uh-huh.
So we sent a lot of those down to the house where
Maybe Ronald McDonald
where
House would take them. I don't know. Maybe they'd take them.
because that's where a lot of families would
It'd be
go,
awesome if you sent
when
them in a
their kids are
McDonald's
in
French fry box.
NICU.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it'd be great. One's in an original McDonald's French fry box. This box is older than the CDs. This box is like 20 years old.
Yeah.
And
Do fry guys pop out of it when you open it up?
yeah. And the other one's an original chicken select box, I think, from like 1990. I just threw them all in there one year and I just kept them.
Oh, that's
Jeez.
25 plus shipping, Cherry. It's going to be heavy. Well, that's back when the French fries were made from beef fat. They were fried in beef tallow.
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow. That's the best way to fry.
Beef tallow.
Yep.
Yes, that's the best way to fry them.
No, DVDs, not CDs, DVDs.
Yeah, not DVDs. Yes.
I got a bunch of
Video.
Star Trek videos. I have Planet of the Apes disc, the whole set of movies. I got The Godfather. I got and some of them aren't even opened.
Really, the cellophane's still on them.
Cellophane's still on them.
Wow.
Yep, fries cooked in. I'm telling you, man, those are the best. You know what? You know why it's the best? Not only because of the taste, but you know why it really is the best? A lot of people miss the reason why the beef tallow oil is the best is because the salt actually sticks to the French fry.
Right.
If you take the salt and do it in vegetable oil, all the kernels just go boop, and just some of them stick and the rest of them fall to the bottom.
Right.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I use, because when I make my brisket, because I smoke briskets like crazy, dude.
I know you do.
So
do you
keep the fat and reduce it down to?
Yeah, I'll render it.
tallow?
And I make it into tallow.
Oh,
I have like 2 or 3 jars in my fridge.
That's awesome.
I could just feel my arteries getting hard.
They say it's better than vegetable oil.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Better than canola oil. It's more natural, and your body can,
Okay.
withstand that better.
Yeah. I actually use it. I use it a lot when I'm redoing my like when I'm wrapping my briskets. I get some tallow and I'll slap it back in there when I'm wrapping it back up. That's how I, keep it moist and everything. And it's just even when I'm reheating my brisket or anything like that,
Wipe it
I'll
down
get some
a little
tallow
bit with
out
that.
and I'll rub it down a little bit, let it warm up. And, gosh. Oh,
Heck
paper.
yeah.
Paper, David. I don't know. I'm not a foil. No. I don't.
You're making my mouth water, dude.
I don't do foil, brother. I do butcher paper. I do.
Yeah,
real,
butcher paper's the best.
I do real brisket, bro.
So it's like butter too. They said, "Oh, butter's bad." They make you go all this.
I know it's so off the rails now when we talking brisket.
All natural butter is actually better than margarine or any substance.
Yeah. But let's get back to Astro, because we're completely off the rails.
I think I'm gonna take one of my filters and put beef tallow on them and make a flat. Take a flat with that mother effer.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
Have a little
damn funny.
on it.
I can have some M42 with the schmear.
With a schmear. Oh yeah, exactly, Matt. It'll look like my HA flat from a 20 to a 294 mono.
It'd be horrible. It's horrible.
Because it looks like butter. Let's just smear some tallow on it.
I'm telling you.
Oh gosh!
I like
yes,
the
tallow
fact that
flats.
the show is
Exactly.
actually running well tonight. I actually reset my you know what? I checked my up and down
Oh yeah.
after the show.
Yeah.
It was 12 and 4.
What?
Yeah, 4 up I was running.
Oh, what the heck was up with your connection?
You know the
dude?
ping number in the beginning where it tells you how
Yeah.
long it's. The first one was 2,344 milliseconds.
Dude, something's up with your
Yeah.
stuff.
So I reset everything and everything's fine now. So
yeah.
But
Oh my
flats.
gosh.
Yeah.
Tallow flats. I know. I apologize. We're just so off the
Nah,
rails,
yeah, but
that's
you
my
know what?
but you know that's my other hobby.
Cooking.
Astro is one hobby, and smoking meat is my other. It's like my wife
That
Robin bought me a
so
t-shirt.
bad, but I'm
I
not
know.
gonna go
It's
there.
like it's what I do. I smoke
Eric's-
meat
Eric's
and I know
just-
things.
Oh God. Oh, I'm not even touching that. I'm not even touching it. I'm just gonna be good. I'll be good.
God.
It's pretty
Eric,
funny,
you go smoke your junk and
Oh God, yeah. No, Dave. Right now I have a Traeger. So it's.
I want to get
but
one. I want to get a
but I
Traeger because
just-
they seem easier to deal with as far as
They are.
the
They are.
balancing.
They are. They are. But you know what? I just ordered a Masterbuilt Gravity. I just ordered a Masterbuilt Gravity 1050. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that because that one I can use actual either lump charcoal or actual lump wood, and it, not just pressed on it. So I want to give it a shot. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting this Masterbuilt. I've heard good stuff about them, so I want to try them out.
Yeah, I've got an upright gas powered Cuisinart. It actually works really good, but
Oh, nice,
Dave. You just
Yeah,
got
that
to
works
keep up. You got to keep up with all the wood chips and everything, meat
Yeah.
and everything. I like the idea of the Traeger where load that pellet
No,
copper
Traegers are nice.
and let it roll.
I'll stick with
Traegers
my
are
Weber and
nice.
throw the burgers on the grill. I'm fine.
But this Masterbuilt is going to be cool because it goes. You can go as low. You can go really low, or you can crank that up to 700 degrees, dude. It has and then it regulates really well. So at least that's what all of my friends who smoke meat and do that and all this stuff keep telling me. So I'm looking forward to it. So it'll be cool. Yeah, but Dave, let me know how you're, when you're building your offset. Let me know how it works out.
Yeah, let me how you
he's building an offset? Wow.
Yeah, he said he's building an offset. Yeah.
I had an offset. The only problem I had with the offset is the temperature differences across the everything.
That's the thing though. That's what makes it, you master it. That's what makes it, when those professionals, they master those offsets, man. So they cook it so so their heat is so freaking even across that entire drum, dude. It's like, hey, that's why y'all, go competition, man, because you guys are.
Joe said the
all
controller
good.
goes to shit after the first year on the Traegers.
On the Traegers or on the Masterbuilt?
He didn't really make. I thought you were talking about Traegers, so I just went there.
I have a friend of mine. He's had one for a couple of years.
I don't know anything about. Listen, I cook on the grill and I do burgers, dogs, and that's it.
God,
that's what I do.
Joe, don't tell me that.
That's it. That's all I do.
You don't ever throw a steak on there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I do. I throw some steak on there, but like, yeah. When we move into the new house, I'm gonna get. My plan is to get an outside kitchen. So.
I mean, I still have. I have my grill that I cook steaks and stuff on, but when I'm cooking steaks or anything like that, I have the little canister, and I'm shoving hickory chips in there and chucking it in the flames to get that smokiness in the meat.
That's cool.
Still want gives you a little extra kick of flavor.
Anyone ever turned the QHY Polemaster into an all sky camera? I've never done that. I got rid of my pole master what you call Sharp Cap came out with their their polar alignment routine and perfected it, and you were able to use your guide cam for polar alignment. I got rid of that pretty quickly, but
I think the only thing with that, you'd have to get like a fisheye lens or something.
Yeah, you could get like a CS lens and kind of.
I mean, that's a lot of people use like the 120 because it comes with that fisheye lens.
Yep. And I was just, I have one right here. There's a little guy.
Yeah.
This is a 2.1 megapixel CCTV lens.
Okay, yeah. Perfect.
And you just throw that on there. You do need one of these in most cameras, and some of them come with it, some of them don't. But this is an
adapter.
The M42 to CS adapter. So you will need one of these. Most the ZWO ones, I think, come with it, or they have an adapter that you could use with it. But you will need to get this, and these are relatively cheap.
You're right back, guys.
These are like $12, and this is like $20. So I mean, not a big deal. But I was selling somebody on a.
What do you use down at Starfront?
I don't have an all sky camera down there. I just have a peer camera. On there.
What's the peer camera?
It's a 662.
Okay.
Relatively cheap camera, but it doesn't have the fisheye lens on it. So it's just basically set up there and attached to the pier. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Are you shooting tonight?
What is it? 9 o'clock? I should probably set it up. Yeah. So yesterday I set it up and the clouds rolled in. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So I heard the what you call it, the PhD beeping at me saying it was losing guide stars. So hopefully tonight looks good.
Yeah, big moon coming.
Yeah, I might not even do anything tonight.
Looks like Sunday is supposed to be good for me, but it's 100% moon. Monday looks good, 100% moon.
Yeah, I might forego tonight. Let's see, Discord. What's the roof plan? I mean, I'm sure it's going to be open. And target schedule's been doing really good, keeping objects away from the moon. I have it set to go as long as they're like 70 degrees away from the moon and only using HAS2, no LRGB03. And it seems to be working well. I was getting a little annoyed at it because, I was like, I know the full moon's up, right? And I'm like, why is it taking luminance? Why is it taking anything? Why is it taking O3? It's either because the moon is on its way down and it's under the threshold of the amount of degrees that I put in there, or it's more than 70 degrees away on the other side of the sky. So I mean, so it allows you to kind of do a little bit of both on it. So you're able to get as much imaging as you possibly can on there. So
just FYI, that total lunar eclipse on the 7th through the 8th is at 5 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, 5:11.
So it's going to be for mainly Asia and Europe, and we won't get to see.
Yeah, we won't get to see. We might be able to see the tail end of it, but
that's going to be it.
Yeah.
So no bueno for us here.
I see those Wise cams are nice. I'd like to go in. I have a Wise cam. They're cheap, but they work pretty darn good. Those little Wise cams.
Oh yeah, those are like the little Wi-Fi cameras you can set up around your house and stuff like that. Yeah.
As long as you got a USB port, you could run it. So that's not a big deal. So that works good. You could do again something with like this little guy. They sell
120.
What's up?
That's like that on a 120.
Yeah, you could do that. Actually, I have a 120, or and you just take your little adapter, right? You throw your adapter in there, And if I could get it out of the box, you just screw it in there into the adapter, right? And if I could do this, there we go. Bing, 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 bing. And then put this into the camera base. Screw that in there, and you're good to go. And it'll sit like that. That's it.
Now, does it have like a focus on it, or
Yeah, so there's a
there's
focus.
an outer ring? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. There's a little ring for focus.
Okay. Yeah. And
So
once you get it in focus,
yeah, you're good to
All right,
go.
I'm back.
And to what Dave said, the wise cams do run on USB. So
yes,
that's one
they
thing.
do.
But the biggest challenge with this, if it's going to be outside all the time, is going to be dew.
Fog up. Yeah,
It's
fog
going to be
up.
dew. So the best thing is to do what Wilfredo mentioned was to get like one of those CCD plastic domes, kinda, and put it around it. Even though you'll get dew on the dome, you won't get it on the camera.
But even that little dome, if like
The internal
I
heat from the
like-
camera.
well, but you buy little enclosures and you can just wrap a dew shield around.
Oh,
strap
yeah, you could do
around
that
it
too.
and
Absolutely.
keep it heated up.
And it's picture of the week tonight, right? We got two.
It is.
We got two. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's we got 25
do have
minutes. I should probably vote.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
should.
probably should.
I did not vote.
I voted Wednesday.
I did not vote. I did not vote. And the website is coming out swimmingly. The new AstroWorld TV website. So that's going to be cool. And we were able to do a picture of the week archive. And
Oh, cool.
so every picture, if you've been nominated for picture of the week, month, or year, will be up there. And you can take a look at it and what year you won, and everyone will be up there. So
That's awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
When's the launch date?
Hopefully the 1st
1st of October.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, cool.
That's what we're shooting for.
I think you should shoot for September 25th.
Why? What was that? Your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we got these two good photos. Oh my goodness, who do I pick?
They're both good.
Who do I pick?
Who do you love?
Who do you love? All right, I voted.
All right, good.
Everybody else vote?
We only have 16 votes, everybody. So we got 16 votes and 28 people watching. So we should have at least 28 votes in there. So let's go and vote. Go to, I'll put the link in there for you so you could vote.
Yeah, everybody vote. Whoever's on the chat that hasn't voted, go now and
Go vote.
vote.
Go vote. Go
Do
vote.
it.
There is
You can do it.
There is the link for the voting arena. And you can go in there, and there you go.
Oh, Chris Frickson, welcome to the show.
Hey,
Hey, Chris.
Have you used? We were talking about you. Have you used that 294mm Pro yet?
Yeah.
Let's see what he says. I know last time he said his skies are just chance.
I would like to build an all sky with a Pi, but I'm not a programmer. Seems complicated. I have not a clue.
I started with making my own with the Pi. It wasn't that necessarily that hard because I was using a what is it, like a 290? I think I was using my 224 MC or another.
He's
I had
texting.
a Pi.
It
wasn't. I know there's a website that goes through a lot of the stuff. Because you set it, it'll go through, like installing the OS and getting the software on there and everything. And I have to find it again because I
what
haven't
OS
done
did
it
you
in quite
use?
some
Did you
years.
use like
it was like I think it was Pi, Raspberry Pi. It was a Raspberry Pi 5.
Okay. But what
4 or 5.
what software did you use? What did you use
Oh shoot, I can't
like
remember.
StellarMate OS, or did you use
no
K-Stars or
no? I'll have to remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up. I haven't, and I did this when I was living in Belvedere, when I was living back in Illinois. So I did it last year, and it worked pretty well. But I just didn't, and I was setting it up, and I put it on my DSLR tripod and all that stuff, and
Yep.
it was running, and it worked really well. I just didn't make the casing for it and everything, for it to, for it to be weather resistant. But
Gotcha.
it wasn't that hard. I'll have to take a look at it. It was some stuff that I had that worked really well. There's an actual
Jose says, "Why is only $10 a year?"
All Sky is what it is.
That's what somebody just said.
Sky.
Special All Sky software.
All Sky.
Yeah,
Okay,
All Sky.
yeah.
That's what I was using. Yes.
Jose Navarro, he says Wise works great for $10 a year. See it from anywhere in the world with internet.
Yeah, no, I have a Wise camera.
Yeah.
And they got the ones. It's like a pan tilt zoom one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
really? Wow!
It rotates 360 degrees and goes up like 120 and back. It's in a box. It's like a box. It just turns on its own base. It cost me like $29 for the camera.
Holy cow! Wow.
Yeah, it was literally cheap, but it runs only on USB, so it's USB powered.
And then $10 a year for this subscription.
There's a subscription service if you want. You don't need to have it, but you could use
as long as you're on your own network. But
yeah.
If you want to see it from you're on vacation, you want to check on your house or something.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a good deal.
Yeah. See, your voice went out again.
It did.
Yeah.
I changed my mic settings, and it's probably just my low monotone voice.
Maybe. Jerry has the pan tilted his observatory. Yeah. No, it's definitely cool. It's definitely cool. But it's not like you're pan. You're not panning with the cropping of the chip, kinda. You're panning. Your camera's actually turning. It's kind of cool. And we got 19 minutes. 19 minutes for the rest of the voting. So how many votes how many votes do we have now? Let's see. We better have more than 16. I see. What do I see? I see 24. We need 4 more. Come on. We need more than that. We got 27 people watching. We should have 27 votes.
Yeah.
Actually, we have 26 people watching because I'm one of them. Tom just voted. Would a dew heater port run on the Wise cam? Would a dew heater port? I don't understand. I don't understand the question, Dennis.
Yeah, sorry, Dennis. Would
a dew heater port? Oh, like the RCA. Like the RCA port run. If you have RCA to USB, I mean, it's 12 volt. I don't think it would matter.
Would it power the cam?
I mean, the USB in general only goes 3 amps, and if you have a 12 amp variable out on the dew ports of something, then I don't see why not. But you would need to have some sort of RCA adapter to USB, whatever the camera is. I don't remember what the camera is on the other side. It might be USB-C. Or let's see, YZE cameras. Wise home security cameras. Where's the pan tilt zoom one, which is good. Cameras. There it is. Bulb, duo. Where the hell is it? Campan V4. There it is. Campan V4. It's $59 now. Wow. Okay. Let's see. IP65 weather resistant, 4K UHD, all powered motion tracking, blah, blah, blah. Features, tech specs. Dimensions, video, audio, power. Yeah, it's USB-C. So if you have an RCA to USB-C, and I know that I'm 90% sure that Pegasus has them, and I'm pretty sure I have them for sale. There is a, I think there's a 12 volt to 2.1, and you can go 2.1 to USB-C. I don't know if there's a direct RCA to USB-C. I'd have to look that up in the Pegasus site. Pegasus Astro, because they have good cables. I know we can make them. Pegasus Astro products, cables, and it would be a USB cable. Oh, they're making really nice cables now. They must have heard me talking. USB-C to C. Yeah, they don't make one, it looks like.
What cable?
Like an RCA to USB-C.
No, I don't think.
No,
I
I've
don't
never
think I've ever heard
seen.
of them. Never.
But why would you want RCA to USB-C?
To power a camera out of the dew heater port. So, you know, you got the 3 dew heater ports?
Yeah.
Or 2 dew heater ports. It's RCA.
Yeah.
To go out.
But that's typically 12 volts.
Right. You only need 3.
Most cameras are only 5 volt power.
I don't think this one is, because it's USB-C.
Well, maybe they are 12 volt, but they're, you know. But I think, I don't know. I don't know why. But what kind of camera are you trying to power?
The little Wise camera.
Oh, one of those Wise cameras.
Yeah, the little Wise camera. So you need, let's see, power adapter. Let's see, what's required?
How many? I mean, I can't imagine that those Wise cameras you need 12 volts of power. That's like the the little USB-C cameras that you see on guide cameras and stuff. They're not getting 12 volts.
No, but if you got variable, you could change how many volts go out of it.
I thought they were strictly 12 volt. Just change the current, the amount of amps.
You change the voltage.
I guess it does change.
Yeah, change the voltage. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see how it is plugged in. I don't know. It's something we could check out. Let's see. There is a power adapter. The power adapter is 5 volt, 2 amp.
5 volt,
yeah. So you know, you could run that through a 12 volt and just lower the voltage on it. Or you could use an open USB. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, you're too quiet. What happened?
I don't know, dude. I'm reading some of the stuff in the chat here. Wilfredo's leaving. I'm still really thinking about doing an all sky at some point, but
Yeah.
like I said, I just haven't. Right now, I just haven't had time.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be getting some of those SV Boney boxes, those power boxes, the little
Those power
guys.
boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
those are kind of cool looking.
Yeah, I'm going to get some of those.
Yeah, I'm lost in dreams of smoking meat. Exactly.
Later, Wilfredo.
We'll see you later, man. See you later, Wilfredo. But yeah, I would like to get into an all sky again. I thought they were really cool.
Yeah, once I get home, I'll put it on top of my observatory.
Yeah. Look at you once you get home. Get your new home and observatory.
I'm so excited.
Shut up!
I'm so excited. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
you were the same way when you moved into your new house. You were like,
I was.
So,
I'm not. No joke, man.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. We'll do a tour of the house. I'll do a tour on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'll
Now,
try.
One thing that are you going to have a little party or something?
Yeah. Well,
family,
I was
get
planning
together?
on doing a Halloween.
Oh, nice.
I don't think it's going to happen because by the time we move in and get the house sorted, it's probably going to be like the middle of October. So I don't think I'll have time to get all the festivities together in 2 weeks. I don't think that's going to happen. Because when I do things, I mean, I don't know if I've ever shown my lawn when I do Christmas.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so maybe I'll do that this year.
Okay.
I am like the blow up master king of the block.
Oh God.
Oh, you got all the blow ups?
Oh yeah. I got all the blow ups. I got big blow ups, little blow ups, Although somebody stole my Death Star.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody stole my Death Star. It was a beach ball made from a Death Star. So they kind of and I put it in my tree and someone yanked it.
Oh, dude,
yeah, Joe, of course. Yeah, anybody, all the AstroWorld people will be invited as long as you don't put it on social media where it is. I'm fine with that. you know, address is not for for social. I was able to change my address for the store to a virtual address. I was able to change my address on the shipping labels to a virtual address. So now it's no longer my home address on the labels anymore, so people know where I live. So I was just waiting. I wasn't going to change it, and it's already been out for like 2 years. So I mean, so why change it now? But I mean, but now that we're moving into a new house, I'd rather have everything separate. So we'll do an invite via email only if you want an invite. We won't have the pool though because it'll be too cold. It'll be too cold. Pool will be put away.
It's not heated?
No, it's not. It's not. I don't know if you know what. Honestly, I don't know if it's heated. It's salt water, but I don't know if it's heated. I don't think it's heated though.
New York, it's got to be.
No. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I'll find out on Thursday.
People heat their pools in Florida.
How hard is it to put a heater in a pool? I don't know.
Well, the best way to do it is solar heat. You just run the pump through the solar panels, and the sunlight will warm the water.
Huh. Well, I don't have solar panels on there, so.
Because otherwise, it'd be a gas heater.
Stocked with tuna?
Is what stocked with tuna?
It's stocked with tuna. Should I bring my fishing pole?
Bring my fishing pole? Exactly.
Did I miss that? What movie is that?
You said it was saltwater.
It's saltwater.
Yeah. Should I bring my fishing pole?
Oh, I thought you were quoting a movie. I'm like, what movie's that? Heaters promote algae. All right, so I won't get a heater then. But the salt water restricts the algae, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, so kind of. I don't know. Oh, I got a big one. Yeah, I bet you do, Tom. All right, we got 7 minutes left.
Yep.
And don't forget, we got what's his face, Steve Malia from Starfield Optics next Wednesday. He's got some
cool.
He's got some new products to share with us. So I don't know if
news.
What's that?
Some important news.
Yeah, important news. Absolutely.
New releases.
So it's gonna be fun. So that's gonna be fun. Now, he's never been on the show, I don't think, has he?
No, I think he has. He was.
Has he?
I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A couple years back.
Was he? I don't remember him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at my pictures that I make.
Is that the guy with the beard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was on one
He's
time.
been on.
I don't remember him being on.
He was on one time. It was him, and I think Sean was on that night as well.
Okay.
This was before I was coming on, so but yeah,
Okay.
I think he has.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, no, he's been on.
If you use gas to heat a pool, it's basically heating 7,000 gallons in a water tank. Yeah, but you do it over time, so it's not like, you're not turning it up to boiling, whatever. You're only giving it up to what, 70 degrees or whatever,
Yeah, we're thinking of actually getting another hot tub.
Oh, get down in the hot tub. Get down in the hot tub.
Another hot tub? You already have one?
Too hot.
No, when we had one in Belvedere. I don't know if you knew that we had one in Belvedere.
Yeah. I thought you.
So and that one's that's sold with the house. So we've been talking about, because we have a concrete patio.
Okay.
In the back.
Yep.
And it's covered and everything.
Oh yeah.
From the house. So we're thinking, maybe we'll get another one, because all you got to do is just get new electrical and just plug it right in and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those sunsetter things. Like those sunsetter kind of awnings.
Yeah. Hold on, first. Robin needs me here for a second. Be right back.
That's funny, Ernie. It's funny.
It's BSD. Before Super Dave. I don't have a hot tub. I never had a hot tub.
Speaking of which, remember we were talking about my mount. I was reading the other night online that some other people have had that same issue.
Which one?
Where my EQ6 drifts, regardless of how I balance it.
Huh.
So one guy said he just took some, he said 88 grams of weight and stuck it to one side, to the opposite side. It stayed up.
Well, that is.
They think it's something internal.
It is.
Of the mount.
It is. It's off weighted a little bit. And a lot of the equatorial mounts are like that, because the bearing and the gear is usually on one side, right? So it makes that one side usually a little bit heavier.
Well, they say it's because the motors, though.
Everything's
the
on
motors
one side.
kind of.
Yeah, so that does happen. That's inherent to a lot of EQ mounts that are worm gear and motors inside. That one side is heavier than the other, and so if you would just take it and kind of put it to the side and just kind of see, and that's why a lot of people they don't balance in all three axes, right? They only do the X and the Y. They don't do Z. And that's the same thing with regular mount heads too. It's the same thing. You got to go this way, you got to go this way, and then you got to go this way. So and that's a lot of EQ mounts are like. I remember my Atlas was like that too.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to play with it, see what I get.
I mean,
I've got some little 10-ounce little counterweight things that I can.
Yeah, but not for nothing though. I mean, what's your guiding with the EQ6?
It's been terrible lately.
Oh, it's been well, then fix it.
Yeah, that's why it's like
Fix it.
So
But this is one of those things that always bugs me. If I put that 127 on there and load that thing almost to capacity, it guides like a champ. I put that GT81 on there,
Mm-hmm.
and I get it. Just seems like
isn't
it's
it
horrible.
now? Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be mixing amounts. Isn't how old's your EQ6?
20, 21,
Oh,
22,
5 years, 4 years.
5 years old. Yeah, 4 or 5 years old.
Maybe. I mean, isn't there a belt in there?
It's got 2 belts. Yeah,
It's got 2 belts. Maybe the belts are going.
you think?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm just thinking about,
Possibly.
maybe because it's been weighted down. So I mean, you're putting what, 35 on it, 30, 35 on it. I mean, maybe
Okay.
over the course of time, and it's out there all the time. It's your
That's
mount is out there
possible.
all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heat, cold weather, belts. You know how that works. I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just, maybe you should just open it up and see if they're tight. Not
Let's see
take it
what-
apart.
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other things. So
I mean, it's been probably a year and a half since I tuned it up. So to
yeah,
speak.
so it's
But-
possible. It depends on how much you use it for, and how much temperature is changing back and forth, and how often it's
Yeah.
outside, and I don't know. Yeah, side by side's a pain. I tried like 3 times to do side by side, and
Oh, to get it balanced, yeah.
I never
yeah.
was success. I was successful in getting it balanced. I was never successful in getting an image out of it. I just it just got.
I would think the hardest part is getting them trained in the right at the right target.
Yep.
The same target.
Yep. Well, that's why you get something like the I think ADM sells it. It's like an XYZ adapter for side by sides where you can kind of tweak where
Yeah, so one's stationary and the other
Yep,
one you can
the other one you
tweak it
kind of
to
tweak.
dial it in.
Yeah, so that they got, it's heavy as hell. This thing.
Oh,
this,
is it?
This
Oh,
thing is heavy as hell, and it adds a lot of weight. That's the only thing bad about it. But I mean, the good thing is what you probably do is use two different focal lengths. So the smaller one is the one that's off a little bit, and you don't care. You're not plate solving with that one, right? You're gonna plate solve with your big one, your longest focal length. The other one's just a slave.
right.
And how far is the rotation going to be off when you're doing the registration? It's not going to be off that much.
Yeah, Ernie says he has that adapter.
Which yeah, the ADM, right? Yeah, I remember seeing that. It's kind of like this kind of thing. But Ernie, isn't that heavy? Isn't it? I remember it being very heavy because it's got the Los Mondi adapter, then the mechanics, then another saddle that the telescope goes on that you can kind of.
Right.
So I just remember. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, there he is.
Greg
He
Meyer,
made it.
MD.
5,000 miles later.
I could walk 500. No, sorry.
Oh God, no! Don't do it.
Boy, I bet that truck's got some miles on it now, boy.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Time to trade that puppy in.
yeah. Ernie said it's very heavy. Yeah. Yep. No, I'm sure it makes it easy to use. It makes it easy to line up. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Greg, did you get some good squid
79,000
data?
miles.
79,000.
I use rings on my 81 and the guides. Yeah, you could do that too. You could use like the 3.
Yeah, the wings and
Yep, you can do
fine-tune
that.
it.
Absolutely. I just I'll go piggyback before I do anything, but that's just me.
All right,
picture of the week, man. Let's do it.
Picture of the week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's see who won.
All right, let me slide on over here. Let me just prep this. Go back. We got to go back to the main. Go back to that. All right. So we had our 2.
By the power of Grayskull.
Yep. Screen share, entire screen. Here. And holes. That. Okay, so we ended up with 28 votes.
28. All right.
votes.
But we, you know
28.
what, 29 watching now. One of them's me. All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's okay. So if you recall, we had M8 by Benito, and we had the M101 collaboration. So let's see. Results are
working.
Working. The collaboration,
101.
18 votes to 10. M101 Pinwheel collaboration by James Pierce, Jeff Marston, and Lester Christopher. And Lester was the one who actually uploaded to the
it's actually really
Google Drive.
Yeah. It is a really
and yeah, for those,
and you take into account all the different size scopes and everything with it.
Yep.
Yes. So let me go back here.
Not that they take anything away from the other one, because the other one was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, they were both very good. I mean,
it was like
so. But here is our winner.
Yeah.
Here. Open it up. There we are.
Yeah.
Here's the collaboration.
It looked really good.
I mean, and if you just look at some of the info that they shared, I mean, how many?
Was it 5
I
scopes?
gotta go back here.
Like 4 or 5 scopes.
It was like 4 or 5 scopes. It was like some crazy number.
And what was the amount of data? Well, how much data was that?
I mean,
90 something hours.
It was a lot,
30
right?
something, 30 something hours, maybe.
No, I thought it was more than that.
36 hours, I thought, something like that.
36 hours.
36
I
hours.
thought it was a lot more than that. 36. That's nothing.
Yeah. So an Edge.
I got 70 hours on the.
But if it's all done from a dark sky side, that's plenty. And you got to remember, some of those hours are on the Epsilon, which is what, F3.8 or something
almost
like
4,
so,
I think, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But that's where I mean, obviously they use the star field, the Epsilon.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they had the Star Watcher Epsilon, the TOC 106,
unbelievable.
The Skywatcher Esprit 150, the Skywatcher Esprit 120, and the Edge 8.
That's crazy.
It's just crazy. And yeah, with reducer, so reducer with the Edge 8, 0.7 reducer for the 120, and the same for the 150, a 0.7 and a 0.5 extender for the top 180.
That's crazy.
So they put in, and some of them, some of them are using ASI airs. They're using ASI airs and stuff. So
nice.
So congratulations to the team. Congratulations to these guys.
Sweet.
You know, Jeff, James, and Lester. So congratulations, and we will get this going.
$1 million in scopes. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Right about that.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Speaking of the million, I wonder if they announced. I don't know if they announced like.
I didn't buy.
What 1.8?
Yeah, 1.8, 1.7. Did anybody win?
I have no idea. I did buy, but
I know I'm not going to win. I'll go for the 20 million that no one buys anymore. It gives me a better chance of winning.
Yeah. Oh, drawing is Saturday.
Tomorrow's the draw.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah.
All right,
it'll probably end up at 2 billion by tomorrow.
I'll be way out in Haymarket. I'm going to stop at this little tiny gas station.
There you go.
From the golf club, because those are usually people.
Those golf clubs get 10%. If they actually sell the winning ticket.
No, I don't buy it.
I think they all do. I think all the vendors they get 10%.
Yeah.
No matter where you buy it.
Yep.
I bought mine online. I bought mine through the app. So
Jack Pocket.
Yeah, no. There's an actual Georgia lottery app where you can.
Yeah, Virginia.
I know they have one for Illinois too. that you can actually buy them right from an app.
Oh, I think it's illegal in New York, probably.
Anyway, it's been about that time. You know, this was fun. This was a good weekend. This was a good chat. But you know,
it's that time.
It's football season, you know, and I gotta continue watching football. I'm sorry.
Oh, well,
that's probably my biggest distraction right now.
Is there football tonight? I don't even know.
Yeah. In Brazil, KC and and the Chargers.
They're in Brazil playing football.
They're in Brazil, Sao Paulo. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let me check my fantasy team. I didn't even know anybody was playing tonight. Let's see.
Yep. They did. So, final thoughts, Super Dave.
Chargers are winning. That's all I know.
Okay.
I have no Chargers on my team.
Final thoughts. Do your flats.
Yeah, just do your flats. Seriously, do your flats, guys. No joke. You know, do your calibration frames. So, yeah, definitely catch some photons if you can. I'm just happy football season's back.
Yep.
My boys suck. We know this. We all know this. They're the worst team in the league. That's how they got the #1 draft pick. But I'm optimistic. I want to see the #1 overall draft pick. I want to see how well he does.
I got a joke after the show's over for you. I can't say it on mine.
Help me. God help me. There we go. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you guys for joining us. We don't forget we have who do we have next week?
Steve.
On Wednesday?
Steve.
Yep. Steve Mount from
Starfield.
From Starfield Optics. So don't forget to join us for that on Wednesday. We should have tonight, maybe a little bit after the show here. You guys can start adding your entries for image of the week for this upcoming week and all that stuff. But thank you guys so much for continued support and hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And as always, keep imaging, keep educating, clear skies, and we will see you guys on Wednesday.
Sounds
Have a
good.
great weekend, everybody.
All right. Later.